a grappler versus a wrestler. He's from Dagestan, the guy. If you don't know, he's from the same place as Khabib, same area. So immediately Joseph Chen, he pulls guard. Very interesting how, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the first thing he did, look, so he pulled guard, right? And look, the first thing he does, he tries to get his hook in. Like that's the first thing he did with the leg that he caught. He tried to get a butterfly. Nice. So now he goes for the butterfly. He attempts a butterfly sweep. By the way, big ups. If you have ever wrestled or like grappled with a Chechen guy or like a Dagestani guy or like even from someone from Kazakhstan or that area, man, they're very hard to even lift to sweep. Like because they have such good base and such good hip control from wrestling. So just the ability to do that, big up to him, man. All right, let's go. Let's see what happens next. Okay, butterfly guard game. Let's see. And I feel like the Dagestani guy, he doesn't really have the mechanics of passing under control. Because if you look at it, the what he does, he maybe he's being patient because it's just the first minute of the game, but he only has 5 minutes to do so. But he's not aiming to look for an angle. He's just sitting there and blocking everything that Joseph is trying to do. And maybe that's part of his game, maybe it's not. But it's as if the mechanics of passing aren't yet fully in place with him. I'm sure his wrestling is great. I'm sure he's a great scrambler and a great grappler, but it looks that way to me at least. Okay, so now he's getting the angle, but you see that's what I mean. He got the angle. Okay, this is perfect passing position, right? Here is where you want to be, but then he just allows this to happen. He allows it, and he accepts it. He's like, okay, and he's now back at start. Maybe he wanted to go to half guard and pressure pass. Maybe it's more like a pressure pass, and he was trying to get to the knee shield, chest to chest. But still, for that to happen, the mechanics are not being put in place. So that's like one thing I noticed. But hey, still, it's no disrespect to him. Joseph Chen, great guard. But you see, that's what I mean. He's holding the ankle. Why are you holding the ankle? Like pin it to the floor, and then put some pressure on the knee so that it's open. If it's like this, you can push the knee. He will then you push the knee outside. Don't put your elbow in, but you open it, and then he will push in, and then you can use that and you counter move it, and then you put the knee down and you put the knees against each other, and then you can pressure it, and that would be great for the red guy here. But that way you can at least pass. But like personally, this is not how you do it, my man. Well, okay. Maybe it's part of his game. Who knows? Maybe he's going to explode and just pass out of nowhere. Because they're really explosive, those guys. Even the pressure being put there, it's not the best. Really good base, though. Really good base. It looks like he's wrestling from his knees. You see, this is what I meant. So when you're here, what he should do, boom. This is what he should be aiming for. The knees to be together like this. But look, there is no real connection. It's all very loose, and there's not the connection needed. If he wanted to pass the guard fluently, he needs to have solid pressure control. So just maybe a difficult guy to do this against, but no excuses, man. No excuses. Put the pressure down, and that's going to be your success to passing. You see, he gave it up too easily. It's like as if he accepts it, or maybe he's very stressed. That can do a lot. Maybe he's anxious. Okay, He's a slow walker. Yes, this is the beauty. But he accepts. Man, this is driving me insane. Look, don't do this. If you want to win your local tournaments, don't do this, or just like tournaments in general. Look, you're here, right? What you should do is you should grab his head. I was here to study Jozef Chen, but now I'm correcting Adilov. Anyways, so Jozef Chen is doing great work, but the thing is, the guy Adilov is accepting to get back in the position. Like in my last video, I don't know if you watched that one. I talked about having an angle when you try to pass the guard, and when you are holding the guard, when you are having a guard retention, what you want for the guy to be facing directly in front of you. Like here, this is perfect for Jozef Chen. This is perfect. This is 50-50. It's more in the advantage of Adilov. This is perfect for Adilov. This is gold. But again, like you see, the hip is good in place, but here it's too loose. So what you want to do when you want to pass a guard is you want to get angle, and then when you have the guard, you want to make sure that you have the angle on the other guy, and that when he's in your guard, that he's facing you straight forward, like he's facing you. You can push him off like a leg press, not like yeah, like a leg press when you're pushing, yeah, when you're squatting, because that strength is so much stronger. It's so much easier to push something with your legs than with your arms. Think about it. How much can you squat? How much can you bench? A normal person can bench more, can squat more than they bench because the legs are stronger, and that's why you want to have an angle so that you eliminate a part of their strength. And perfectly, and ideally you would be putting passing from north south because that actually allows you to eliminate completely his pushing force, and then therefore passing becomes so much easier. Anyways, let's get back to Joseph Chen. It's not really a lot happening here, but let's see what we can learn from this. Okay, see, that's what he should be doing. That's exactly what he should be doing. So this is one thing that my coach always tells me to do because I love half guard and I usually sweep people from half guard and then I pass there. So what I do is so he pulls, you can't really see it, this is his leg. So he puts his hand through and then he's gonna turn with the shoulder. He's gonna do this to pin both knees down. Then he's gonna control it like this. He's gonna keep it. That's really good. That's a really good way to like make sure that you can have the control from half guard and then you can start pressure passing from there. And then you usually grab the head. And then you can even end up in like a cradle or something, like knee on belly, or you just pass the guard. Okay. But he's so passive, man. It's annoying to watch. Shout out to Flow Grappling, by the way, because I'm using their contents. Okay, let's see. Again, nothing much is happening here. Joseph is doing a great job keeping the guard, putting his leg in every time. Every time he looks for the hooks, and this guy is just accepting it. Now you would say, hey, but this guy has an angle. He has an angle, but he has no angle. Look, his feet are right in front of him. And he has no angle at all. If you don't have an angle, you're probably not going to mangle. I don't know if that makes sense, but if you don't have an angle, you're not going to pass. So this is good. This is where he wants to be. It's just that Joseph Chen is such a dynamic guard player. Yeah, that's probably what I would say. So now it's good. Now he's putting pressure. That's good. That's good. This is what is going to. If you keep doing that, you will pass. At least I think. Now this is not good. Look, he was holding hands this way. The guy is almost holding butterflies, but he did a great job pinching the knees, taking away the ability of him to lift. So that's good. If you do this, it's risky because now he can lift you up. So that's dangerous. Don't do that. Okay, what's happening now? Okay, he's really trying. He's putting the pressure. He's putting the pressure. And you can tell, man, the guy's bigger than Joseph. Look at the size difference, man. Okay, let's see what's happening here. What happens? Okay, instead of seeing what happens, let me just tell you what should have happened. You see here, they're hand fighting, right? I mean, what you should do. Look, there was no control of the hip. As a passer, you want to control the hip. So what you want to do is you want to place that hand there. You basically want to have the knee here. So this is actually advantage for hip, advantages. No. This actually puts him in an advantage if you do not follow the metrics that I'm going to share with you. So you put your hand there on the hip. You put your hand here on the hip. Then what you do is you kind of like place the knee here, and then you go your elbow over it, and then you close your elbow. So you place the hip, and you control the hip, and then you could close the elbow. This way, you are the one who's controlling his knee, his top leg. And then what happens next is that you're gonna pressure that down, and then you're gonna take this hand and you're gonna put it on that leg, on the top of the knee, and then you're gonna push that one down as you are pressuring down. This is gonna force a reaction from him, and then you stay there and you wait. Does it go to turtle? Then you can grab the back, because in the moment that he's going there for turtle, you are still in control of that leg, which is going to give you the permission to enter a hook in. And if that's not going to happen, that's usually rare case scenario. In most case scenario, what you do, if you put that pressure, you put there, now you can circle this way. You can go like this, and you can circle, and then you can get the pass, and you can again grab the head, go into a cradle position, get your knee inside, and then usually his hook won't do that much because you're putting that pressure down on the knee, so he won't have the ability to lift you up. So that's what should have been done in the first place. But maybe Joseph Chen is such a good player, so strong that that Adilov was just like not able to do so. But as we can both see right now, it has more to do with the fact that he was very passive, and he realizes more strength than technique. Yeah, that's it. He's more like a straight pressure passer and less technique. See, that was beautiful. And that's exactly what should have happened. He pinned down the hips and the knee, and look, he immediately to transitions and he put that pressure. You see, that's beautiful work, but beautiful guard retention work from Joseph. Oh, nice, man. Let's see what happened there. Oh, beautiful. Like a semi K guard ish move. How did he get the nice? It's like a K guard ish move, but he recovered beautifully. Basically, an advantage. According to IBJ, this would have been an advantage. Okay, he's getting into single leg X there. By the way, like if you're in half guard and the guy's like trying to put you chest to chest, what you can do is you can like put your forearm in his throat, get a C grip in his armpit, lift him up, and then with the leg that's now what was on bottom, you're gonna put it on top, and then you can like switch your hips, and now you're in single leg X. So that's why like half guard is such a diverse and dynamic spot to fight from. But he was not fighting from there, but still single leg X, beautifully done. Oh yeah, one way if you ever fight a jiu-jitsu guy, just a wrestler, just leg lock them, attack their legs. They hate it. So if you want to be like you're doing local competitions and you want to be really ready, have a guard in play, know how to pass a guard, have two submissions, one on the upper body of the level and one on the lower body of the level, and you will be more than ready to compete. If you have those four elements: guard retention, guard passing, upper body attacks, lower body attack. If you have that in place, you will be a very versatile fighter, and that's going to help you so much. Anyways, let's get into the video. Beautiful defending. I think he's going to get it because he's going into Aoki lock modus. Yes, beautiful. Aoki lock, baby. I love those. They're so easy to get and so practicable. Look at how he's having it. Okay, let's break this down. This is nice. Finally, some action, man. They know I was falling asleep. Okay, so what he does, let's get back into it. So here, the Adilov was putting a very top pressure base, and Chen, he did a really great job at controlling the hip. The knee wasn't in the right direction. If you remember the last video with Musumeci, if you want to have the straight foot lock, you want to make sure that the knees are in the same direction. So this is not the case. So he has it tight, but he won't be able to finish it from here, from this position. He won't be able to do so. Because his foot is on the mat, so it's also not possible. So if you ever want to defend straight foot lock, put your with a foot on the mat, and it won't happen. But he did a great job there. Adilov did a great job, but his mechanics are properly in place, right? He has the grips, he has the feet in place, so that's good. He can now drop him and then get to the submission. So, but then he takes away his foot, as you can see here. Now he tries to lift his hips to get him to fall. That doesn't work. Well, it kind of did because he's now on the knees and he's kind of stressed. Now he puts the pressure and he came forward. But look how Joseph Chen anticipates this and counters this by bringing his foot in, pushing that foreleg away with his shin. Sorry, not with his chin, but with his shin. And then he brings it back up, pushes him, and look how he pushes that one. And now he kind of forgets this because he doesn't want to get swept. And then this puts Aoki lock in place. So Aoki lock is a variation of straight foot lock. Only difference is that the heel is going to be placed on your ribs. So this way, it's kind of like it's kind of like a heel hook ish because it's more going. You're gonna feel it more on your knees. But yeah, so it's gonna be placed on your ribs, and that's how it's gonna go. Look, boom. I don't know if you saw that. Let me replay it in like slow motion. Okay. So he pushes that far leg away. He brings it back and he pushes this one away. Beautifully done. He puts that one in place. Did you see that? Do you see the heel disappear? And he has no idea what's about to go down. He has no idea. And then he raises his hip forwards. He looks the other side, and and this time he doesn't need the knees to have in the same direction because it's an Aoki lock. It's a bit different than a shit foot lock. And then let's see what happens next. He doesn't get it yet. Boom! This is beautiful. This is not normal jiu-jitsu. This is not what you do normally. But that's a beautiful reaction. The guy's again too passive. He should have like defended faster. Yeah, he had enough time to get up again and put his foot on the mat again and then fight from there, but he didn't. So now he has the Aoki lock, and let's see how he's gonna finish it. Oh, that's beautiful, man. That's so beautiful. He brought it forward. Now he's bringing it here in, and look, he broke the grip that was keeping him close. Because if you have a short footlock and you pull him and you keep him close and you keep your chest close, and as I said that in my last video, it's easier for you to defend and it's harder for him to finish. And now he broke that grip. He put his foot in his leg in place, which is now going to give him the ability to push him away and get a tap. And here it is. Boom. He gets a tap. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work from Jozef Chen. And of course, he's not happy with it. I mean, he could have done better, man. Come on. No disrespect, just great work from Jozef Chen.